Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we are diving into one of the most iconic pieces from the state quarters program, the United States of America Virginia state quarter dollar from the year 2000. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary coin you've seen many times before, but behind this familiar design lies a fascinating story, surprising rarity, and collector secrets that can turn this small quarter into a life-changing discovery. The Virginia State Quarter was released as part of the very first year of the U.S. State Quarters program, a historic initiative by the United States Mint that began in 1999. This program was designed to honor each state's heritage, history, and contributions to the nation. Being one of the earliest releases gives the Virginia Quarter a special place in American numismatic history. Early program coins are often more desirable because they represent the beginning of a new era in U.S. coinage. Virginia proudly carries the nickname, the Old Dominion, and this is beautifully reflected on the reverse side of the coin. The design features 3 historic sailing ships, Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, the very vessels that carried English settlers to Jamestown in 1607. Jamestown was the first permanent English settlement in North America, making Virginia a cornerstone of American history. This powerful imagery instantly connects the coin to the birth of the nation, which greatly enhances its appeal among collectors who value historical significance. On the obverse side, the familiar portrait of George Washington reminds us that Virginia is also known as the mother of presidents. 8 U.S. presidents were born in Virginia, including Washington himself. This deep presidential connection adds another layer of importance to the coin, making it especially attractive to history-focused collectors. Now let's talk about what truly makes the 2000 Virginia State Quarter so special: rarity and minting errors. While millions of these quarters were produced, only a tiny number possess the rare characteristics that collectors aggressively search for. Most coins entered circulation and suffered from scratches, wear, and damage. Finding one today in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details and original mint luster is already difficult. But the real excitement begins when we talk about error coins. Some Virginia quarters were struck with off-center designs, where the image is noticeably misaligned. Others show double die errors, creating a doubling effect on letters, dates, or ship details that can only be seen under close inspection. There are also examples with planchet errors, where the metal blank was flawed before striking, leading to unusual textures or missing metal. Even small mistakes like clipped edges or weak strikes can dramatically increase a coin's desirability if properly authenticated. Collectors love error coins because they are accidental and unique. No 2 errors are exactly the same, and once discovered, they instantly become conversation pieces in high-end collections. A Virginia quarter with a verified mint error and exceptional preservation stands far above common circulated examples and enters the realm of elite collectibles. Another factor that boosts value is grading. Coins that have been professionally graded by respected services and awarded high mint state grades are extremely rare. These top-grade coins are often locked away by serious collectors, which reduces availability even further. Scarcity combined with historical importance and dramatic mint errors creates the perfect storm for skyrocketing value. This is why experienced collectors always say, never ignore your change. That simple quarter in your pocket, old drawer, or coin jar could be hiding something extraordinary. Carefully check the details, edges, and lettering. Look for anything unusual and never clean the coin, as cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Preservation is everything in the world of rare coins. The Virginia State Quarter from the year 2000 is not just a piece of everyday currency. It is a symbol of America's beginnings, a product of a historic coin program, and for a lucky few, a gateway to an unbelievable discovery. Coins like this prove that treasure hunting isn't always about digging in the ground. Sometimes, it's hiding in plain sight. And now, for the moment every collector waits for. A 2000 United States of America Virginia State Quarter Dollar. in exceptional uncirculated condition or featuring a confirmed rare mint error, has been known to reach a value of $91,000. Top 2, we are taking a deep and fascinating look at the United States of America state quarter dollar from Maryland, released in the year 2000. This coin may look familiar at first glance, but behind its elegant design lies rarity, history, and collector secrets that could completely change the way you look at your spare change. Listen very carefully, because this is the kind of coin story every collector loves to hear. The Maryland State Quarter was issued during the early phase of the U.S. State Quarters program, one of the most successful and widely collected coin programs in American history. Coins from the first years of this program carry special importance because they represent the foundation of a new era in U.S. coinage. Maryland's quarter stands out not just because of its early release, but because of its deep historical roots and unique design elements that set it apart from many other state quarters. Maryland is known as one of the original 13 colonies, and its rich heritage is proudly displayed on the reverse side of this quarter. The design features the iconic Maryland State House in Annapolis, the oldest state capitol still in continuous legislative use in the United States. This building is not just a symbol of Maryland, but a symbol of American democracy itself. The inclusion of such an important landmark adds historical depth to the coin, making it especially attractive to collectors who appreciate coins that tell a story beyond their face value. Surrounding the State House, you'll notice refined details that reflect balance, tradition, and pride. The design is clean yet powerful, capturing the essence of Maryland's role in shaping the nation. Coins that successfully combine history and strong visual appeal often gain long-term collector interest, and the Maryland Quarter is a perfect example of that balance on the obverse side. The familiar portrait of George Washington connects this coin to the broader legacy of the United States. Washington's image reminds collectors that state quarters are not just regional tributes, but part of a unified national story. This connection between national identity and state history plays a major role in why the State Quarters program became so popular among collectors of all ages. Now let's move to the most exciting part for serious collectors: rarity and mint errors. Although millions of Maryland quarters were produced, the vast majority entered circulation and were heavily used. Over time, scratches, wear, edge damage, and surface marks reduced their condition. Finding a Maryland State Quarter from 2000 in true uncirculated condition today is already a challenge. Sharp details, original mint luster, and untouched surfaces are key indicators of a coin that stands above the rest. But the real collector magic appears when mint errors are involved. Some Maryland quarters were struck with off-center designs, where part of the image appears shifted, creating a dramatic and instantly noticeable error. Others display double die errors, resulting in visible doubling on letters, numbers, or architectural details of the State House. These errors often require careful inspection, but once identified, they become extremely desirable. There are also examples of planchet errors, where the metal blank was flawed before striking. This can cause unusual textures, thin areas, or incomplete strikes. Clipped planchets, weak strikes, and misaligned rims are additional error types that collectors actively seek. Each error tells a story of a brief moment when the minting process went slightly wrong, creating a coin that was never meant to exist. Collectors value these mistakes because they are rare, accidental, and impossible to reproduce. No two error coins are exactly alike, which makes them highly personal and unique additions to any advanced collection. When a Maryland quarter combines a verified mint error with excellent preservation, its value can rise dramatically beyond that of ordinary examples. Another major factor is professional grading. Coins that have been authenticated and graded at high mint state levels by trusted grading services become even more scarce. Many top-grade Maryland quarters are already held in long-term collections, reducing the number available on the open market. This scarcity, combined with early program status and historical importance, creates strong demand among serious collectors. This is why experienced numismatists always advise checking every coin carefully. That quarter sitting in a drawer, old album, or forgotten jar might deserve a closer look. Never clean a coin, as cleaning can permanently destroy its value. Preservation, originality, and authentication are everything in the world of rare coins. The Maryland State Quarter from the year 2000 is more than pocket change. It is a miniature monument to American history, a product of a landmark coin program, and for a very lucky few, a remarkable discovery hiding in plain sight. Coins like this remind us that collecting is not just about money, but about history, curiosity, and the thrill of finding something extraordinary like a 2000 United States of America Maryland state quarter dollar, in exceptional uncirculated condition or featuring a confirmed rare mint error, can be worth as much as $88,000. Top 3, we are talking about the United States of America state quarter dollar from Illinois, issued in the year 2003. This coin represents far more than loose change. It carries history, symbolism, and the kind of rarity that serious collectors dream about. The Illinois State Quarter was released during the heart of the State Quarters program, a project that changed American coin collecting forever. By the time Illinois entered the series, millions of Americans were actively saving and searching these quarters, which makes standing out even more impressive. Illinois managed to do exactly that with a design filled with national pride and historical depth, instantly capturing the attention of collectors across the country. Illinois is often called the Land of Lincoln, and the reverse design of this quarter proudly honors that title. The coin features a powerful outline of the state with a banner reading Land of Lincoln, symbolizing Illinois' deep connection to Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents in American history. Surrounding this central theme are important state symbols that reflect strength, progress, and unity. The design feels bold, confident, and meaningful, making it one of the most memorable quarters in the entire program. On the obverse side, the timeless portrait of George Washington continues to anchor the coin in national identity. This pairing of Washington on the front and Lincoln's legacy on the back creates a unique historical bridge that collectors truly appreciate. Coins that successfully combine strong design with deep historical meaning often gain long-term attention, and the Illinois quarter is a perfect example. Now let's move into the details that transform this coin from common to extraordinary. While millions of Illinois quarters were minted, only a very small number meet the conditions collectors are searching for today. Most entered circulation immediately and were exposed to years of wear, scratches, edge damage, and surface marks. Finding an Illinois state quarter from 2003 with sharp details, full original luster, and no signs of circulation is already a challenge. But what truly elevates this coin into high-value territory is the presence of mint errors. Some Illinois quarters were struck off-center, causing the design to shift noticeably. Others display double die errors, where letters, numbers, or design elements appear doubled under magnification. These doubling effects are especially exciting on state outlines and lettering, where even small variations are easy to spot once you know what to look for. There are also known planchet errors among Illinois quarters. These occur when the metal blank is flawed before the coin is struck. Such flaws can lead to unusual textures, thin spots, missing metal, or incomplete designs. Clipped planchets, weak strikes, and misaligned rims are additional error types that collectors actively seek because they are accidental and extremely rare. What makes error coins so desirable is the fact that they were never intended to exist. Each error represents a brief moment where the minting process went wrong, creating a one-of-a-kind collectible. No two error coins are exactly the same, and this uniqueness adds enormous appeal, especially for advanced collectors building high-end collections. Another crucial factor in the Illinois quarter's value is professional grading. Coins that have been authenticated and graded at high mint state levels by respected grading services become incredibly scarce. Many of the finest examples are quickly absorbed into private collections and rarely reappear on the market. This limited availability fuels demand and pushes values even higher. This is why experienced collectors always emphasize careful inspection. That Illinois quarter sitting quietly in a drawer, old album, or coin jar might deserve a second look. Examine the edges, lettering, and surfaces closely. Look for anything unusual and never clean the coin, as cleaning can permanently destroy its value. In numismatics, originality and condition are everything. The Illinois state quarter from the year 2003 is not just another state quarter. It is a tribute to leadership, history, and American identity. For most people, it remains ordinary pocket change, but for a very fortunate few, It represents an extraordinary discovery hiding in plain sight, a 2003 United States of America Illinois state quarter dollar, in exceptional uncirculated condition or featuring a confirmed rare mint error, can be worth as much as $86,000. Top for we are talking about the United States of America quarter dollar from 2015, featuring the famous Saratoga National Historical Park. This coin may look recent, but do not let its age fool you. Behind its elegant design lies deep history, collector excitement, and rare characteristics that can transform an ordinary-looking quarter into a serious prize. The Saratoga quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a continuation of the legendary State Quarters series. This program honored national parks and historical sites across the United States, and Saratoga holds a very special place among them. Saratoga National Historical Park, located in New York, marks the site of one of the most important turning points in American history. The Battle of Saratoga in 1777 is often called the moment that changed the course of the American Revolutionary War. It convinced foreign powers that the American cause was real and worth supporting, making Saratoga a symbol of strategy, sacrifice, and independence. The reverse design of the Saratoga quarter is rich with meaning. It shows a powerful scene of a Continental Army soldier standing strong, symbolizing determination and victory. The imagery captures the spirit of the Revolutionary War and honors the bravery of those who fought for freedom. This historical storytelling through design makes the Saratoga quarter especially attractive to collectors who value coins with strong national significance. Coins that reflect defining moments in history often gain long-term attention, even when they are relatively modern. On the obverse side, the familiar portrait of George Washington connects the coin to America's broader identity. Washington's presence reminds collectors that these quarters are not just commemorative pieces, but part of a continuous American coinage tradition. The combination of Washington on the front and a Revolutionary War landmark on the back creates a powerful historical connection that many collectors deeply appreciate. Now let's explore what truly makes the 2015 Saratoga quarter special in the world of coin collecting. Although millions of these coins were minted, only a small fraction possess the qualities that collectors actively seek. Most entered circulation immediately and were exposed to everyday use. Over time, even modern coins develop scratches, contact marks, edge damage, and loss of original luster. Finding a Saratoga quarter today in flawless, uncirculated condition with sharp details and a strong strike is already uncommon. The real excitement begins when mint errors come into play. Some Saratoga quarters were struck with off-center designs, where the image appears shifted from its proper position. Others show double die errors, resulting in noticeable doubling on letters, dates, or parts of the design when viewed under magnification. These errors can be subtle or dramatic, but once verified, they become highly desirable among collectors. There are also planchet errors found on some 2015 quarters. These occur when the metal blank has imperfections before the coin is struck. Such flaws can cause thin areas, unusual textures, missing metal, or incomplete designs. Clipped planchets, weak strikes, and misaligned rims are additional error types that collectors search for because they are accidental and rare. Each error represents a unique moment when the minting process did not go as planned. Collectors are especially drawn to error coins because they are one of a kind. No two error quarters are exactly alike, which makes them personal and unique additions to serious collections. When a Saratoga quarter combines a confirmed mint error with exceptional preservation, its desirability increases dramatically. Another important factor is professional grading. Coins that have been authenticated and graded at high mint state levels by respected grading services become extremely scarce. Many of the finest Saratoga quarters are quickly secured by advanced collectors and rarely returned to the market. This limited supply, combined with historical importance and strong collector demand, can push values far beyond what most people expect from a modern quarter. This is why experienced collectors always recommend checking every coin carefully. That quarter sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or drawer could be more important than you think. Examine the edges, surfaces, and lettering closely. Look for anything unusual and never clean a coin, as cleaning can permanently destroy its value. In numismatics, originality and condition are everything. The Saratoga quarter from 2015 is more than just modern change. It is a tribute to one of America's greatest victories, a symbol of independence, and proof that valuable coins are not always old or made of precious metal. Sometimes, history and rarity hide in plain sight, waiting for the right collector to notice. A 2015 United States of America Saratoga quarter dollar, in exceptional uncirculated condition or featuring a confirmed rare mint error, can be worth as much as $83,000. Top 5. We are uncovering a powerful and often overlooked American coin that carries history, beauty, and serious collector potential. We are talking about the United States of America state quarter dollar from South Dakota, released in the year 2006. At first glance, it may seem like just another state quarter, but hidden within this coin is a story of rarity, minting surprises, and collector demand that makes it far more exciting than most people realize. The South Dakota quarter was issued as part of the historic U.S. State Quarters program, a series that changed coin collecting forever. By 2006, millions of Americans were already searching through their change, but South Dakota still managed to stand out with a design that captured both natural beauty and state pride. Coins from this era represent the mature phase of the program, where designs became more refined and meaningful, adding depth and long-term appeal for collectors. The reverse design of the South Dakota quarter is both elegant and symbolic. It features Mount Rushmore, one of the most recognizable monuments in the world. Carved into the Black Hills of South Dakota, Mount Rushmore honors four of America's most influential presidents and represents leadership, vision, and national unity. Alongside the monument, the design includes a graceful image of a Chinese ring-necked pheasant, the state bird, symbolizing South Dakota's rich wildlife and natural heritage. This unique combination of history and nature makes the coin visually striking and emotionally powerful. Collectors often favor coins that tell a clear story, and the South Dakota quarter does exactly that. It connects American leadership, natural beauty, and state identity in a single design. Coins with strong imagery and balanced composition tend to age well in the collector market, especially when paired with rarity factors on the obverse side. The familiar portrait of George Washington reminds us that this coin is part of a much larger American legacy. Washington's presence ties the individual state story back to the nation as a whole, reinforcing the idea that each state quarter is a chapter in America's shared history. Now let's move into the details that truly excite serious collectors. While millions of South Dakota quarters were minted, the vast majority entered circulation immediately. Years of use caused scratches, contact marks, worn edges, and dull surfaces. Finding a South Dakota quarter from 2006 in true uncirculated condition, with sharp details and original mint luster, is far more difficult than most people expect. The real collector interest, however, comes from mint errors. Some South Dakota quarters were struck off-center, causing the design to appear shifted and uneven. Others show double die errors, where letters, dates, or design elements display visible doubling under magnification. These errors can be subtle or dramatic, but once confirmed, they instantly elevate the coin's status. There are also planchet errors found on certain examples. These occur when the metal blank has imperfections before striking. Such flaws can result in thin areas, missing metal, rough textures, or incomplete designs. Clipped planchets, weak strikes, and misaligned rims are additional error types that collectors actively seek. Each of these mistakes represents a rare moment when the minting process went slightly wrong, creating a coin that was never meant to exist. Error coins are especially desirable because they are unique. No two errors are exactly the same, and this individuality makes them prized additions to advanced collections. When a South Dakota quarter combines a verified mint error with excellent preservation, its value can increase dramatically. Another important factor is professional grading. Coins that have been authenticated and graded at high mint state levels by trusted grading services become extremely scarce. Many top-grade South Dakota quarters are quickly locked away in private collections, limiting their availability on the market. This scarcity, combined with strong design and historical appeal, fuels collector demand. This is why experienced numismatists always say to check your change carefully. That quarter sitting in a drawer, coin jar, or old album might deserve a closer look. Examine the surfaces, edges, and lettering. Look for anything unusual and never clean the coin, as cleaning can permanently destroy its value. In coin collecting, originality and condition are everything. The South Dakota State Quarter from the year 2006 is more than everyday pocket change. It is a tribute to American leadership, natural beauty, and the thrill of discovery. For most people, it remains ordinary, but for a lucky few, it could be an extraordinary find hiding in plain sight. A 2006 United States of America South Dakota State Quarter Dollar, in exceptional uncirculated condition or featuring a confirmed rare mint error, can be worth as much as $80,000. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like the video, share it with fellow coin lovers, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting discoveries. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a hidden treasure. Your support helps the channel grow and brings more amazing coin stories straight to you.